Director Benicio del Toro gets to go wild on the big screen as the legendary movie monster, the Wolfman. And he doesn't hold back at all. Take a look.
I'm afraid the darkest hours of hell lie before you. I don't think they'll kill you, Lawrence, but they will blame you. The beast will have its day. The beast will out.
Now, it only looked like he burned his nose. He didn't. Please welcome Benicio del Toro.
Hey, so we're talking about people being sure
I
of themselves and Oscar wins. After Traffic, when you won the Oscar, looking back on it, did you go up and be there at the ceremony thinking, I'm going to win this, or did you have doubts? Are you a doubter?
I went in thinking I would win, but while I was sitting there, there was no way I was going to win. And I don't want to be a bonehead anyway.
You, the producer also of The Wolfman. Were you a huge, are you a Wolfman fan, the Universal Monster fan?
Yeah, big fan. Big fan of all those horror movies of Boris Karloff, Frankenstein, Boris Karloff, The Mummy, Bela Lugosi, Dracula. I grew up watching those movies. I think those are the first movies I knew the title, and I knew the stars by name.
Yeah. You know, you're considered a big sex symbol in Hollywood, my dear, and I can see why, can't you? It's the whole package. It's quite stunning, I have to tell you. Yeah. Do you think you're a sexy guy? Or, a lot of times you say that to someone and they say, well, I don't think so. Do you?
I don't think so.
He is cute.
Yeah.
Benicio, this is a modern-day update of the 1941 film, which starred Lon Chaney. And you said that you've been a fan of these kind of movies. But what's different about this film versus the older ones? I know I sat there and was just like, I was trying to hold my mouth from screaming a few times.
Well, number one, this one is in color.
Yeah.
The relationship between the father and the son, very different. The relationship between Lawrence, the character I play, and the love interest,
Which is Emily Blunt, yes.
that's different. And I think that also the fact that my character, unlike the Lon Chaney Jr. character in the original, he's more active. He takes action a little bit more. I think maybe in the original he was more of a victim.
Yes. Physically, too, it was a process for you to get to become a werewolf. So I know it took hours, right? There was talk about the bodysuit and the teeth. I know there were some issues there, right?
Well, the makeup was made by Rick Baker. And
Such an artist.
he's a maestro. Yeah. And putting it on 4 hours, taking it off, not fun.
No, can't imagine that.
It took about 2 hours. Everybody's gone home.
It's a full bodysuit, too, right?
Covered in sweat. You want to go home.
4 hours to put on your monster makeup.
It's no good. No good.
2 hours to take it off. It ain't fun to take off monster makeup. It takes a lot to take it off. To take it off now. A monster madness. He's the next werewolf. The next wolfman. I'm the wolfman. The wolfman. He's the next wolfman in the picture coming out soon. In color like the Lon Chaney movie.
But I moved to Pennsylvania.
The wolfman. 4 hours to put on monster makeup. 2 hours to take it off. Oh, he's gonna be a pretty good star
But
in the film.
it's so funny because you
The
play
women
an
already
18-year-old here
like
living in
his
Las Vegas,
physique.
the usual suspects. You play these characters that are usually an outsider or you're a tortured soul. Can we see you in a romance or a comedy? I mean, all this sexiness, and when are you gonna do a romantic movie?
Wolfman is pretty sexy.